Hello, hello, and welcome in. I hope you're all doing well today and having a good weekend. We are back with our Penitent Scholar run. We're on week 2, and I'm hoping to do some more animal crafting while we're at it. Before we leave Timberwolf Mountain on the hunt for our theoretically last book. But yeah, we're at almost 15 days at this point. And despite all of the wolf attacks, we're doing pretty good. Yeah, ferret's fast on that first today. I really gotta give it to him. All right. I don't remember exactly what the deal was. I think we have started making some deerskin pants. I'm actually curious as to whether those weigh anything in our inventory. These are our old cargo pants. Where do I see the in progress stuff? Maybe I don't. Maybe that doesn't show up. Oh, it does. It does. Okay. And it weighs nothing. So it works exactly the same as modern day TLD in that regard then. I wonder if we should spend some time outside, drop some stuff, and maybe try and go find some more, what's the word I'm looking for? Old man's beard might be a good idea. So that we can have some old man's beard bandages on us in the event that we get attacked by wolves again. Not saying it's gonna happen, I just would not be surprised if it did happen again. Alright, we might as well drop our other stuff then while we're at it, right? Let's see. Oh, our birch are cured. That's nice. Okay, so let's see. If we do that, we'll drop all of these pants. We'll drop these extra sweaters. We'll drop all the mittens. Drop the extra coat. The extra socks. Can drop this extra knife. We're still a little over encumbered that way, but at least not excessively so. Maybe we'll equip this. We could maybe also do some fishing. That could be fun. I'm just still so tempted to light this torch and to torch chain the whole time, but it doesn't help in this version of the game to have a lit torch on you at all times. Like, there's actually no point in me having it out because all I can do is brandish, which does not seem to work very often. Attacked by wolves? Nah, that never happens to Astrid. She definitely wasn't attacked like 5 times in a row last time. I'm actually kind of amazed we're still alive, to be honest, given how many wolf attacks we've had in these short 2 weeks. Oh! I got everything set up for Stream Bingo and then I forgot to create the game. Thank you for letting me know, Mega. Welcome in. Good to see you. I actually have it set up for 4 corners today because I thought that could be fun but still doable. I feel like a lot of the patterns are very difficult. At least for my normal length streams, I feel like it's really hard to get like the plus sign or smiley face or whatever. Why am I getting cattails? I don't really need them. Not excessively over encumbered, she says, before collecting sticks again. I can't help it. I can't help it. They are my comfort sticks. It is just Stalker, yes, but that also means there's an excessive amount of wolves. I'm still amazed that we're still alive. Another hunting knife. I've searched all of this stuff before. I don't know why I'm looking. We could maybe eat. We are gonna need to start worrying about food. I mean, not really worrying, but we're gonna need to actually think about it. I do know we saw a wolf over there. And it kind of bothers me that I can't see him now. It concerns me. So part of me is like, maybe we should go up there and start harvesting the meat. But then again, we also can't really eat predator meat safely. So maybe it's for the best. Oh, I know. I had also talked about making snares and trapping bunnies. I was originally thinking for bunny hides to make a bunny hat, but from the looks of it, we don't have bunny hats. So it would mostly be for meat, I suppose. Although you asked me regarding UI last time, apparently there will be only small changes until Wintermeat 1.1. This diary-like journal kind of stays. Okay, thank you. And thanks for notifying me. I'm kind of out of it, to be honest. I'm not entirely sure why. Easy gifts for mouse. Bring a box of sticks. Yeah. That's, you know, sticks are a girl's best friend. Some people may say diamonds, but those are just fancy rocks. And torches are just fancy sticks. I actually do really like the idea of going and catching bunnies. I don't know if we need sticks or if we need saplings to make the snares here. So I'm pretty sure it sticks in modern day TLD, but for some reason I thought it was more difficult to make them now. I could just be imagining that. Some changes had to come to the UI since fundamental system were still missing before Wintermeat. Yeah, and I mean, we know that changes are definitely coming. They're definitely going to overhaul the way it looks and stuff. I just was not sure as to when. Hey, Fawn, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're having a good weekend. Love that music. Okay, let's see. I wanted to check what we need for making the snare. We need reclaimed wood, that's what it is. I mean, we're in luck because we still have this shelf. It's like an hour and a half. Oh, why not? Because then what we could do is we could craft up maybe 2 snares and go place them out where the bunnies are. I have to say the biggest changes probably come after Vigilant Trespass. Okay, so we've got a little bit of time then. Alright, it's a little less windy now too, which is also nice. Of course, it does look very suspiciously like a bee lizard. I don't want to actually say the word and trigger it, because that's how this game works, right? Okay, so we'll place one over here, and then maybe I'll go make another. I'm thinking I might as well play it safe and place it, because there is definitely a chance that it's going to get too snowy for us to do that. If I wait around and make a second one first. This will be under Campcraft, right? Yes. Okay, and we'll place it here. Although now the sky looks like it's kind of clearing up. The snow is still pretty heavy, but the sky doesn't look quite as miserable. What's the plan now? Crafting animal clothes and then going for the last book? Pretty much. Yep. I'm not sure if we're actually going to really need this stuff. I just feel like it'd be nice to craft a little bit in these older versions of the game because we haven't done any of that yet. And so we're not going to worry about doing absolutely everything, but we now have everything we need, I think, for the deerskin pants and the bear coat. So I'd like to make those 2 things. And then we're probably going to have to leave Timberwolf Mountain to actually find the last bit. Now, we might not stick around to finish crafting. I don't know yet. We might craft elsewhere since we can actually climb over encumbered. We might make use of that. Well, first I want to make sure that I still have enough. Wait, is there no bearskin coat? Is it just a bearskin bedroll? Oh, I wasn't paying attention to that. Oh. Well, in that case, I don't know that I'm going to bother with that. But I am going to bother with the deer pants if I can find them in this pile. Oh no. Cargo pants. Sweater. I think it's this thing. Wait. There we go. In progress. Actually, while the weather is still good, we're gonna make another snare. Yeah, I misread, I suppose. I saw the 2 bear hides and just assumed bearskin coat. So I'm not gonna, even though we have the bear skins, I don't think I'm gonna actually bother making the bearskin bedroll. I don't really know if it's worth it. I don't even do that in my normal runs. My weekend is sleepy and cozy, not getting much done, but that's fine for today. And yes, having many breakfasts. Oh no, what was that cheese you mentioned on Friday? Kept thinking about it. Here, I'll write it in chat. It's called Kaitbach. And I guess there's a couple of different versions. I got the like the creamy version. It's a little bit a little hearty and oh, it's so good. I ended up eating like half of it today. Oh. Okay, so we'll have Astrid just wait on those things. We can pick them up on our way out too, but I do want to finish making the deerskin pants before we go. And I think I might carry around just some cloth. I don't think I'm going to carry around excess clothing. I also don't see us necessarily playing this run until we die. Of course I say that and we'll probably die. But I do think we'll be playing it for maybe about a month in game. I don't plan on updating the version today, but maybe next time. Let's see, where was I? We could also fish. We've got 6 hours of daylight. The only problem is I can't boil water while we fish, which is a bit of a bummer. Might be a good idea to make some books. I don't have any lines. Okay, we'll do that. Oh, you are most welcome. Let's see, hook and line now. There we go, fishing tackle. Since we talked about it last time, I might actually be able to show you the madness of the first cougar. I noticed I actually made a backup of my save file when the cougar one arrived in Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah, we could maybe do that. That could be fun. Question mark? I think it would be fun because I've never experienced it. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm terrified of the cougar in all of its forms. Oh, I'm stuck on the branch.
I'm not gonna be able to carry this load for much
We
longer.
could try and get a deer. I don't think I have a very good sense of aim, but we could try. Like I said, we are going to need to start thinking about... We're going to need to start thinking about food. I don't know how close I can get without him noticing. Hey, there's no, like, stamina on this, which is pretty crazy. I did get him. Okay, I did shoot the deer. Of course, now it's getting really, really snowy. Are you kidding me? Am I gonna lose him in this blizzard? Please don't turn into a blizzard. TLD adds mic input AI that hears what you're complaining about and trolls the player in-game. I'm pretty sure that that's what happens. Like, that's why I use B-Lizard when I can. But we can see how well that's working. Showed it on my stream last time and some people got a heart attack. I bet. I remember watching some clips of the cougar, and let's just say I was very, very scared about the idea of it being in my run. Oh hey, there's some old man's beard. We could harvest that while we're waiting for the deer to die. I'm moving at a glacial pace. Maybe if we're lucky, he'll die, like, right in front of the hut. He probably... I think we can call this a blizzard. This is looking pretty blizzardy to me. I think this is close enough. Blizzard, blizzard, blizzard. Also, I forgot that things were different. Yeah. I don't think we can call killing the deer yet, though, because I'm pretty sure it's still alive, running around somewhere. Yeah, there he is. Still running. Man. He's got some stamina. I thought it was a cave-aged cheese. There are many caves in TLD. Maybe we'll find some. Or maybe... Oh my goodness, imagine if we could make our own cheese. This isn't really a blizzard, but I feel like it's close enough. We need to, like... We're gonna need to make some more water. Clearly we should be able to find expired milk and put it in cave systems to harvest cheese after 365 in-game days. I would be up for that. That would be a fun mod. The cheese maker mod. It's so damn tense, but also kind of fun. I also mentioned it's in the nature of humans to be more scared of stuff they cannot see or directly hunt down instead of things they can. Probably the biggest reason why I loved it. You know, I also really liked the idea of not being able to, like, really go after it. Because that is terrifying. I mostly just wanted it so that it wasn't like an instant cutscene, but that it was as good as Invincible, or maybe it was invincible until the cutscene, but like you could still see it. Maybe this wolf will finish the job for us. Looks like he kind of wants to. I just didn't like the idea of... Oh, hey! Thanks, Mr. Deer. I just didn't really like the idea of, like, the cougar dying, like, attacking us from the front if we couldn't see it. I probably should not have used the hatchet for this. I should have used the knife. Let's go inside. Oh, it looks like it's clearing up, actually. Let's go inside and start cooking, because we're getting hungry. Can always get more of the deer later. Hey, Zert, welcome in. Good to see you. Yeah, that was really convenient, wasn't it? Just like, kind of went from one extreme to the other. Watched some more vids about the cougar after we talked about it last time. Like, Zach and other new TLD players all said it's just like a super wolf now. I don't say that I don't understand the criticism, but yeah. Yeah, I think that's the problem, is it really did feel like it was just one end to the other. And, like, I sort of wish that, like I said, that you just could... that it was still possible, I suppose, to essentially just go into a cutscene, but I just didn't want it to feel as abrupt. Like, if it's coming from the front, I want to be able to see it coming, even if I can't do anything about it. I think probably the best way to have solved it is to, like, have it so it could have only attacked you from above. So yeah, that would mean that there would be places in the world where it couldn't get you. But I feel like that would still be more interesting. Like, you'd still have a cutscene, but it would just be like, you'd be walking along and then you'd look up and that would be that. Wait, did this actually start? Wow, it didn't seem like it had started because it was so dim. Or I don't know, like it could only attack you from like behind, so you would have a cutscene, but it would always start with your character like whipping around, turning around, and being attacked. Something like that I think would have made the most sense, because then you would have still had that challenging aspect and like sort of cutscene aspect without it feeling completely out of place because like it was coming at you from the front but you hadn't seen anything coming. I guess that's just, I guess, my 2 cents on it. Good luck on Bingo Zert. Just as a heads up, it is 4 corners today. I wanted to do something different, but I also wanted to do something that I felt was doable because it really feels like the patterns, like the plus sign or the X marks the spot or whatever, it feels like those things you can really only get if you do a long stream or do not have many events, so. I decided 4 corners today. We're giving that a try. Okay, let's melt some more snow. We really need more. I probably shouldn't use the reclaimed wood because we need that for snares, potentially. And lurking in the shadows, possible the occasional comment. Toodles. Alright, thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. Alright, maybe we purify some of the water. We still have like 40 minutes on this fire. We can add a few more sticks maybe. And then we can run out and... Oh, I was gonna say grab more deer meat, but... that's not looking like a great idea. An hour of daylight? You call this daylight? In what universe is this daylight? Oh, I don't know if this is a good idea. But anyway, we can call, kills a deer and fresh meat. I don't think we took any cold damage, actually. Oh, let me join the bingo game. There we go. Oh, no. Yeah, that's what I thought. I hear him. I do not know where I'm going. Oh no, this is not good. Oh, there's the house. Okay. Come on, get inside, Astrid, get inside! I cannot see what I'm doing. I wonder if he'll still come up. I should not be teasing this wolf. Let's maybe not do this. This is not a good plan. We'll just stay inside. We'll stay warm. This is fine. This is fine. Okay. Maybe we cook up some tea. And a coffee. I can maybe melt a little more snow. I think I can still hear the wolf prowling around outside. That's kind of unsettling. Let's have something to eat and drink and then get some sleep. Oh. I just heard the wolf go after a bunny. That poor bunny. Is the Super Bowl a thing in Germany? There are definitely some people who watch the Super Bowl. But it's not quite as big of a deal here. Although I will say that a lot of grocery stores and stuff will have like American themed foods and stuff on sale in the lead up to the Super Bowl. So like I saw that a lot of stores recently had like these frozen food snack pack type things of American food. So it'll have like onion rings and chicken wings and mozzarella sticks and stuff like that. They'll have like a little assortment. So if you're having a Super Bowl party or you're watching the Super Bowl, you can go and have some American foods for it. I do know that some of my coworkers are watching it or are planning on watching it. Getting tired. Oh. Oh, hey, got another blizzard. And where's my bed? Here's my bed. How are we doing on? Sorry, I'm going to check. We're kind of okay on things, so let's just sleep. In the meantime, blizzard. Blizzard! Where's the other blizzard? There we go. If I'd be able to rework the cougar again, I'd still make it invisible to a certain extent. It has its territory, you can hear it, you can see the claw marks, the carcasses. It's not physically there, but if you stay for too long in the region or actively go through its territory, there might be an invisible timer in the background. Audio cues like growling, cracking twigs, rustling grass will get more frequent, and without another additional audio cue, it will eventually spawn like, I don't know, 50 meters behind you. Depending on how close it is, it'll act differently. If it's still kind of far away. It'll run off and despawn when out of sight. If close, though, it'll attack. So you only have like a second or two to react. So if you ignore the audio hints, walk around with a weapon in your hands, it's kind of your own fault if you get mauled, but if you get a very small chance to react. If you get mauled, you'd get a chance then. You'd get a chance, though, like with the 1.0 version, blurry vision and having the one shot. Sorry for the long text, that would be my idea. I think that would be an okay version. Like I said, the thing that bothered me about 1.0 was, like, it felt kind of immersion breaking to me to have the cutscene come from the front. Like, even if you had completely clear view, that felt kind of, like, I don't know if that was always the case, but at least in the clips that I saw, that's what it felt like, and so that kind of felt immersion breaking to me. The other thing I didn't really that I like about this version more is more environmental cues, like you said, about like having the claw marks or seeing the carcasses or whatever. I'm really glad they added those because that's how I imagined it in their like first description of it. So yeah, those things I definitely I do like the environmental cues. And honestly, I didn't mind the idea of just like one shot at the end of an attack. It was just more the way the cutscene was designed that I had a problem with. Like I said, if it was just designed so like your character turns around and that's that. Oh, we're freezing. Oh, crud. That's a lot of cold damage. I was not paying attention to that.
So cold. So cold.
Okay. I know we're still taking cold damage. My thought is we're gonna go and warm up in the fishing hut. Is the American food you get in German supermarkets the real deal? Yes and no. So, like, you can definitely get foods that are American foods. Like I said, like mozzarella sticks, bagels, hot dogs, that kind of stuff. The quality is not exactly the greatest all the time. There are some that are not bad. Like, there are some really good frozen onion rings. There are some really good mozzarella sticks, but, like, you really have to know which brands because a lot of them are just, like, cheapy junk. But it's also, like...
Come on, little fire.
Stuff that's easy to make, stuff that's very familiar based on TV shows and stuff, kind of stereotypical, that sort of thing. There are some, in my opinion, big blank spots in the market, especially around, like, the Super Bowl. Like, there is no ranch dip. And to me, like, what is an American get-together if you don't have, like, chips or veggies with ranch dip? Like, you know? Oh, yeah, I gotta wait. I forgot about that. But yeah, for the most part, it's, you know, stuff you would find in America. So I guess you could call it legit. Is there a way to tell the difference between moose markings and cougar scratches? From what I've seen in pictures, yeah. Yeah, the cougar markings on trees are clearly visible. Claws for the moose, they're kind of like rubbed off. Yeah, that's what I remember from seeing screenshots and stuff. How empty Matt Mears' hut is without safe house customization. I'm not used to that anymore. Okay, I still have to wait 20 minutes. Okay, that's fine. At least we're warming up again. Maybe we also warm up with a nice hot tomato soup. Hey, Ranger, welcome in. Good to see you. How you doing today? Stuff in Germany that's better in general or than ranch dip? Because I don't want to have to fight you, Matt. No, I kid. There are a lot of really good snack foods in Germany, too. I do miss ranch. I've actually decided I'm going to bring some ranch powder back the next time. It's cold already because I forgot to do this. Oh well. Yeah, the next time I go to the States, I'm gonna buy some, like, ranch powder so that I can mix up my own ranch dressing and ranch dips. Like, in general, especially our bread. Yeah, I have to admit, German bread is the best. The only thing that I really miss in terms of bread when I'm here is I miss bagels. Because, yeah, I don't know what automod was on there. I have no idea what it thought was wrong with that message, but whatever. Yeah, I love bagels. And, like, you can occasionally get bagels here, don't get me wrong. It's just, they're not that good. Kind of chewy, and And the toasters don't have bagel buttons, so you can't even make them really good. I tried baking bagels myself once. I would not recommend doing that. Unless you're actually, like, really good and have everything known to mankind for making breads. Because my bagels did not come out good. Maybe I'll have to try it again. I also like this old coffee cup. It looks so good. 12 minutes. Should I try fishing a little more? I think I might. I'm having fun fishing. And what good is having coal if I'm not fishing? Haha! Fish! I hope this is enough time to cook the fish. It doesn't actually tell you how long it takes to cook things. You just kind of have to hope that it's gonna be enough. Let's see, do we have any wolves around here to be worried about? I don't see them. I don't see any wolves. I think we're okay. Yeah. I think the wolf is out and about. He's doing his groceries. Looks like we can get this dude kind of safely. $40 minutes. I mean, it's not cold, so I guess we can do that. Of course, that does mean our fire is out, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop off this meat, and then I'm gonna go see about the bunnies. Bunnies, the bunnies, oh, we love the bunnies. That is a very obscure reference. So if you have no idea what that was a reference to, don't worry about it. We're still very heavy. But I think we're okay-ish. I think we can go get the bunnies. And not worry too much about it. I'm also gonna pick up some more sticks because we are going to want to actually cook the bunnies. Okay. Aha! We have caught a bunny. Oh, can I not take the bunny with me? Oh, interesting. Inconvenient. Did not realize that that was a thing. I thought I could pick this up and take it with me. Notice there's like some screen tearing. It's like a big vertical tear in the screen whenever you're turning around. I don't know if it's in the game or in OBS. I haven't noticed it. So maybe it is OBS. Where on the screen is it? Like, so I can try and keep an eye out for it, because I haven't noticed it on my end, but I also have to admit I'm extremely unobservant with screen tearing. I'll sometimes be playing a game and I'll just be so focused on the game that when like my husband or my friends are watching, they'll just be like, what was that? just haven't noticed. Once we get inside, maybe I'll also just spin around and see if I see it. And I can also look at my OBS preview and see if I see it there. Not exactly the middle, but a little to the left. Okay. Okay, I'm not seeing it on my screen. Let me check OBS preview. I don't see it there either. Huh. Okay, let's drop this stuff. And the fresh gut. How are we doing on... Okay, we're not super hungry. I think we can probably afford to go get the deer meat. Especially since I don't see any wolves still. Yeah, I'm not noticing anything. I mean, not that that has to mean anything. Now I stink to high heavens. There are no wolves around here. Amazing. Got about 5 hours of daylight left. Because it's so foggy, it's actually pretty warm. Oh, I hear a wolf in the distance, but very far away. Alright, we've got 2 more fresh guts. And then... two more things of raw meat. I think since we've still got, what, like 4 hours of daylight? We still have like 5 hours of daylight. Then we might as well try and finish harvesting the deer meat. Even if we end up saying screw it and leaving the hide behind. I don't really think we need another hide. Because I don't think I'm going to bother making the deerskin boots. Hour and 24 minutes. Okay, come on, we can do this, Astrid. Oh, we had enough for a 1 hour fire. Meant to call that earlier too. Oh, this is not going to happen because we're not going to update today. So I'll just call that. Oh, and we have a no, we have a VP in chat. We can call these as well. Okay. I think I'm all caught up on bingo events for the moment.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Well, you don't have to carry it for much longer, so you're in luck. Yay, first corner, woohoo! Yeah, 4 corners bingo has its pros and cons. You know, you only need 4 instead of definitely 5. Of course, if you got regular bingo and you happen to go through the free space, then you only need 4 as well, but still. But, of course, it does reduce which ones. Okay, let's drop these. How many sticks do we have? We have 25. Let's go grab a few more since we've got 3 hours of daylight left, and then we can start cooking. Because we are getting a little peckish. Actually, we're downright hungry at this point. You don't think anyone's gonna get a bingo today? Let's see what mine would be. Oh, I have 1 corner. I've got this is fine. The other corners that I need damage from exhaustion to be attacked by a wolf and saying something is so bad. That's not a great combo. The good news is, if you guys team up and work together, maybe people will get bingo because we do have that new, redeem for specific bingos. Like you can, each person can request 1 bingo event. I don't remember how many points it is. I think it's only like 500 or something. I actually have no idea. I do not remember. But of course I did set it to only 1 person per stream. 1 redeem per person per stream. Haha! We have another bunny. I gotta say, the shading on these carcasses is, like, from a distance, really not that good. Okay, we'll grab this and then we'll actually go in and start harvesting. Oh, we can call technical difficulties because I did actually lose a few frames earlier. And when I started stream, even though you guys couldn't hear it because I didn't have a sound source on, Mav did play a sound alert. So we do have that. Pick these up. Actually, I could leave this. We can leave them here. That's fine. Maybe we'll want to cook bunny meat on our way out. We're calling fluffied, okay. So if I redeem for Astrid Dies, do you actually have to walk off a cliff or do you mark it as an event without doing it? I just mark it off as an event. Yeah, I'm not gonna actually like go and get fluffied or or kill Astrid. Not intentionally. I'm not that mean to Astrid. Okay, we really need to go feed her, though. I'm not that mean to her, I say, starving her. And, GG on that bingo win, Mav. I did make it a little bit play to win, but I figure, you know, in some of these bingo games, like, you can get really, really close, and then just have the most unlikely thing. And I figure as long as people aren't using it for the entire...
It's getting dark out here.
Or for their entire bingo,
shelter.
but just for the, you know, just for that last one. It's okay. I'd rather have more people win and actually have a good time than to make it miserable. I'm also thinking of... we need a bad decision. I guess we could say me going
Come
out
on,
into the
Blair.
dark
Come on.
blizzard to try and get some more meat was a bad decision. It ended up working out okay, but there was a wolf out there and it could have ended very badly. So I'm pretty sure we could call that a terrible decision. I'm also thinking about for fewer points, fewer channel points, we could have another bingo related event where it's like,
Oh, yeah.
you ask me to do a call a random number. Okay, let's cook up this rabbit meat. Why is rabbit meat so gray? Is it actually that gray in real life? I've never had... No, that's not true. I have had rabbit meat before. But it was like in a sauce and stuff, so I have no idea if it's actually super gray and gross like that. I can't imagine it's that color. Cook some more. Actually, looking forward to Vigilant Trespass solely because of the update video.
I think I need to lay down.
Our condition is still so bad because of the cold damage that I sustained earlier. I can't believe I did that. We're gonna need to add more fuel to the fire before I do this. I don't know why I exited this menu rather than just moving over, but, you know. That's how it goes sometimes. Okay, let's have some food. Gotta say, she eats and drinks very quickly. Still have 17 minutes. Maybe we should cook a little bit more. That way we have food for the morning. It's so nice how quickly things cook. Do 2 bits of meat, I suppose. Still have 16 minutes. I don't know if it's like modern day where I need to worry about the condition as much, so I'm just gonna drop it on the floor. Just in case, and... Oh, I hope it doesn't get really, really cold at night, and then we take more cold damage. "16 days, and we're back to 100% condition. We're very thirsty. The weather doesn't seem too bad. Now let's maybe eat this fresh venison first, and then go out and... Oh, I know, wait a minute. I was also thinking about making one of these. Started a new run, by the way, and I mean, it's going quite well, but there was a point where it kind of wanted to screw me over. Alright, I must learn more. What happened? How did it want to screw you over? I mean, that happens a lot in this game, as we know. hoping maybe there would be some sticks from all the wind, but apparently not. Hey, Rob, no. Welcome in, it's good to see you. I hope you're feeling better today. I'll try to summarize the entire run thus far as short as possible. Okay. The last thing I need is another wolf attack. You could just not have these out. Oh, actually, wolf. No! No, 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 no! No. I'm just gonna goat this way. He'll have no idea where I went. Sort of just a remaining lung infection since every time I end up, every time I get sick I end up with that now. Ooh. Well, I hope it goes away quickly. I'm sorry you now have to deal with that. That's no fun. Okay. We'll work on our deer pants instead. Maybe since the weather's not too bad, we should start heading to Pleasant Valley. Got some cured guts here. Started in DP, on day 11 went beachcombing. No, on day 1, sorry. On day 1 I went beachcombing through the Riken and station, and still on day 1 went to Coastal Highway. Found the Hacksaw and Quonset and stayed for day 2 and 3 in Coastal. My plan now was to get to Ash Canyon as quickly as possible to get the backpack, and also all the saplings up there as quickly as possible, as long as I don't have too much heavy stuff. Went through Pleasant Valley over Thompson's, Molly's Farm, and the crash site, checked Misty Falls, went to Timberwolf Mountain, got rid of everything that I won't need. We can craft some more, I suppose. I should bother bringing any of this stuff. I don't think so. We could try to fix this. Oh, actually, we do not need 2 of these. Gonna take 45 minutes. We're gonna try. Okay. I do think we're gonna try and head to Pleasant Valley today. We need to take all of our books with us. I'm gonna bother with these other things. 36, 49, those are the ones I just dropped, right? I guess I'll bring those just in case. I guess we can leave the rest of this stuff for now. Okay, went to Timberwolf Mountain and got rid of everything that I won't need during that trip, since I know know to find stuff there. Got all the saplings over Miner's Folly, etc. Then went up to the gold mine, got my backpack upgrade, and wanted to leave. Left the gold mine on day 12, and cruiser cutscene. Cut my way out of Ash Canyon. Well, climbing back up, going all the way back, went over the Trapper's Cache, and arrived back in Timberwolf Mountain. Halfway exhausted, decided to check the waterfall cave for a Spelunker's Lantern. Well, end of story. I went over the north pass of Timberwolf Mountain, over the West River back to Mountaineer's Hut with 6 kilograms of saplings, 14 kilograms of firewood, and 2.5 kilograms of deer pelts. Totally over-encumbered and exhausted. Oh no! Did you end up getting the Spelunker's Lantern? I've never actually seen it. It's surprisingly not that cold. I'm glad that we're leaving now. This feels like a good time to try and get out of here. Spelunker's Lantern wasn't there, but I actually know all the possible spawn areas by now. Well, there's that at least, but sorry that you went all the way there and it wasn't there. It's the only tool variant you can find on Interloper. And I have never seen it, but I also have never gone looking for it, so I probably won't seek it out. If I happen upon it, cool. If not, also cool.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Can't even see how over encumbered I am. Didn't want to throw all the firewood into the fire. Wanted to keep it for safe house customization since I didn't need to cut it myself. Yeah, no, I totally understand that. Like, cutting down firewood is so time consuming. And just like, if you want to do customization, obviously found firewood is awesome. It's so useful. Such a time saver. My goodness, look at all these sticks. Seriously, I think a wolf is here just like leaving a trap for us. I'm just walking right into it. There are 5 spawn locations for a Spelunker's Lantern as far as you know. I honestly have no clue. I didn't bother looking into any of the spawn locations when the new tool variants came out because I didn't expect any of them to be available in Interloper, and I just haven't come across the lantern at all, so haven't bothered learning it. We'll be heading down the mountain when we come. I can't remember. Homestead, Pleasant Valley Farmstead, the farmhouse. Curve Signal Hill. So we've done a lot of the main spots in Pleasant Valley already. That's good to know. In that case, maybe we won't even bother heading into the center of Pleasant Valley, but just like maybe going through here, crafting a little bit maybe, and here in Prepper's Cache. And then maybe from there, heading right to Coastal Highway. Call-in number 27. Sure, you got it. Good morning, Lily. Welcome in. You got more snow? I hope it's nice snow. Snowman making snow. GG, Zert. Congrats on that bingo win. The first three are all Timberwolf Mountain. 2 connector caves through the mountain, which I didn't know existed. Cave between Timberwolf Mountain and Black Rock. Don't go to Black Rock. And the ice cave between Southern and Northern Keeper's Path. Also, yeah, also Black Rock adjacent. So that would explain why I haven't come across it there. I haven't been to any of those locations. Your bingo card requires death? Oh no. Well, we're, I don't know if this, impacts that at all, Lily, but we're doing 4 corners today, so maybe it doesn't require death? I hope. And if it still does, I did add a new, redeem, where per stream, each person can redeem 1 event. Because I figure sometimes it's just one little thing, like Astrid dying, keeping you from winning bingo. And that's no fun. So, obviously I don't want people to just, like, redeem bingo automatically by calling 5 different events through chat redeems, but that's why it's limited to 1 per person. I love that. It is a corner, oh no. Yeah, I never bother going to those caves because it's so, like, going to Blackrock, so I've just never bothered going over there. It's not enjoyable to play in lots of ice in the layers. Oh no, that's no fun. But at least it's nice to look at, right? Doing some Stardew Valley. Oh, that's fun, though. I love fishing in Stardew Valley. Personally love Spelunker's Lantern. Perfect for my purposes. What makes it different from the regular one? Four corners to win, and one of my corners is Astrid dies. That's what the redeem is for. It's perfect for things like that. It's exactly for instances like that. Let's just craft for a little bit. I also have to look to see. We've got 6 hours of daylight left and we're exhausted. Okay, maybe we might take a nap, but I am curious. Did we already go to Misty Falls? No. We haven't. Okay, so maybe that's what we do. We're gonna spend the day here, crafting and sleeping and all that jazz, and then we'll go to Misty Falls, and we'll go down and through town to the mine to go to Coastal. I think that's gonna be the plan. Blunker's Lantern has a smaller light radius, but also burns fuel a lot slower. Oh, that is nice. That is nice. Worn out sewing kit. Well, that's no good. The other one's only 31%. Oh, shoot. That's inconvenient. Is that a book? I know a thing or two about books, and that's a book. There's also some food over here. Don't know that I need more coffee. Okay, let's eat a little bit more, drink a little bit. Maybe I eat these peaches, even though they're kind of awful. I want to change the redeem. Call a bingo event. Sounds like we notify you of when you completed or something like that. If you have any suggestions for what to call it, go ahead and let me know. I also wasn't sure. Maybe choose a bingo event or pick a bingo event or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't really sure what to call it. Let's eat the sardines. Oh, I don't trust these. Really? We weren't hungry enough to finish them? So now we just have these awful death fish in our inventory? Going through all the caves and tunnels or checking buildings during the night is nice to burn less fuel for all of that. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, those could work. Thanks for the suggestions. I appreciate it. Actually plan to go back to the abandoned mine when I go for the radio tower in Blackrock. Never went there since Wintermute episode 4, so I need to check out that place again. I also don't think I've been there since episode 4. Let's see, we've got no daylight left. I wonder if we should sleep. Of course, if I let her work a little bit more and we take just a little bit of damage from exhaustion, then we can call that for bingo too. I cannot believe that we didn't get sick from those sardines twice. That's wild. Sure, let's make this, I guess.
So
Haha!
tired.
We've taken exhaustion damage. Oh, and we entered another region. I forgot to call that. Let's see. We have the rifle, so I'm gonna call this one. Oh, I did get jump scared earlier by that midnight wolf. I think that's all for now. Okay. Went there when Blackrock first dropped, but have not been back. I remember watching, I think, Blades navigate the mine. And, oh my gosh, it was so funny. Just, like, I don't know, it's so much fun watching people go through those mines, but I don't enjoy going through the mines myself. But I think that's pretty typical, right? Like, when you're watching a streamer, it's fun to see the struggle. I think we all have to agree with it. That it's fun to see the stress and the nervousness and how are we doing? We're still pretty tired. We still got 3 hours of darkness left. Let's try and sleep for like 4 hours. Man, maybe we should have done 5 hours. We still have 4.5 hours left on these deerskin pants. Maybe we just keep going and we end up finishing them in the mine or something. Wow, what a beautiful morning! You know, considering we're over 10 kilograms overweight, it's not too bad. Maybe we can make some water here. No, we are not burning any of our books. Thank you very much. We need to make more tinder. Or pick up more cattail heads. Come on, little fire. Nice. Astrid, you can do this.
Perfect.
Cool. Yes, let's make more water. Maybe we do like 2.5 liters of water. Oh, we're not warm enough yet. Oh boy. Maybe that's warm enough. I hope. Yes, it is. We're actually warming up. That's good. Oh, that's better. Isn't that better, Astrid? Okay, we could maybe read for an hour while we're still warming up. Cool. And we're off. I don't know why I bothered taking this brand with me. It's really not helpful. We're off to see the Misty Falls, the wonderful Misty Falls of Pleasant Valley. That's way too long for that parody. I think I'm just gonna leave the brand there. Oh, that's a lot of wolves. That's like 3 wolves all together. I'm not a fan of that. In fact, you might even say that I don't like that. Just stay over there and we'll be fine. I think we're gonna be alright. I think we're gonna stay on that side, and I think we're gonna stay on this side, and I think everything will be just fine. And I think we can probably put away our gun. I wonder if I turn around and start walking backwards, will my footprints match the direction or the way I'm facing? the way I'm facing. Okay, cool. I know that's how it is in modern day TLD, but I always wonder about these types of little things. We could put down some snares. While we explore the cave. Yes, let's go inside. Maybe we'll find a piece of coal. Not that we really need coal, but could be useful. Actually, let's use the torch. The torches are much more useful for this than they are for getting rid of wolves. They look so weird though, don't they? Is that just me? Is it just me? I think they look weird. Little teaser, Vigilant Trespass will bring a neat little thing back that you've probably kind of missed, even though you don't realize that you're probably missing it. Okay. It could be something that I feel like I'm missing, even though I don't realize that I'm missing. So some little things that I've been missing include being able to rotate things. Like, I can pick them up and move them around, but I can't turn them. I do miss that. I've been missing... No, it's just a regular book.
For anything.
Boo. I've been missing... some of the skills. Just because it needs more skill books. I've been missing birch bark tea. I've been missing cooking pots, like being able to cook water and walk away from it. Won't come back till quite a while. It's not even affecting gameplay. Okay. I'm just trying to like think of what sort of things I'm missing. Oh, I definitely don't need this cured wolf pelt. Why am I carrying this? I don't even know why I was carrying that. Drink this. Something that doesn't affect gameplay that I've been missing. I don't know. All the things I'm thinking of do affect gameplay. I'm curious as to what this could be. Oh, I'm now officially too heavy. Oops. Oh well. I guess too heavy it is. Wait, I only just realized that we have cave music again. I've been really missing that in some of the other editions. Something we kind of took for granted for a very long time that actually got an upgrade for a few modern patches ago. I know as soon as I've figured it out, it'll like, hit me like a ton of bricks. But right now, I really am not sure. Oh, no items in this container. Yes. Container, of course. Ah! That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to throw it. Am I going back to the exit? I am. I didn't even make it to the... Wait. I don't think the waterfall exists at this point, does it? I don't think it does. I'm trying to tell you, but you'll see in the update video. Yeah, we'll see once we get to the update video. Like I said, it'll probably hit me and be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I didn't think about that. But right now, it's just not coming to me. Oh, I'm moving so slowly.
I'll take it.
I will take those peaches. Oh my god, it's more ammo! Oh yes, 5 more rounds. I have no idea what my feet situation is. Couldn't tell ya. Can I look somewhere to find out? Let's maybe look up. I'm not sure. We'll take a look in a second. I never look at my feet in the modern game, so I
Come on.
kind of just
Come on.
forgot about it. Oh no! Okay, hitting that was a bad idea. Just be patient, come on. It's okay, we'll do 85% chance. I wanted to look in the pause menu now, and it canceled the action. I just need to be patient. So the other day they had avocados on sale at the grocery store, and they're like never on sale. So I picked up some, and yesterday we had one for breakfast, and it was so good that we actually went out and got more. Let's see, feats. They're all invisible. Book smarts 3%. Cold fusion 6%. Efficient machine 400%. 4%. I need to survive 500 days for efficient machine. 2%. Free runner 4%. 6% snow walker. All right. So we've got a long ways to go on all of these. Just be interesting to have the perks again in time capsule. It would be something. Let's see, I think we need more water. Oh, I guess we don't really need that much, but we can make a little bit. Yeah, we do still have many updates, and as far as I know, even with save wipes, you don't lose your feet progress, right? I don't think you do, because my feet's carried through during the big save wipe. Yeah, feet's progress stayed. Okay, that's what I thought. In that case, yeah, I guess it is possible and would be cool to try and get them all again. Gotta catch them all! I'm gonna try and shoot a bunny. It's not gonna go well, but I'm gonna try. That's assuming if I can even find the bunnies anymore. They seem to have run off. So I don't want to try and go after a wolf with this. Yes, my feet scary. That's their job. Doesn't make sense to say that my feet smell because, you know, that's what a nose is for. Still have your old files in the folder. When you started playing TLD, you might get all the feats then when you reach that state. I mean, that would make sense. Okay, I guess we're gonna leave that fire going and we're just gonna head on out. I do vaguely remember, of course this is now weeks ago, but I do vaguely remember copying my TLD file before we started this, just in case anything happened. But it would be kind of cool to try and unlock some of those feats before we get to present day TLD. I don't know if that's possible. Maybe we'll just set ourselves the challenge of seeing how many we can unlock just through normal gameplay. Because I've never really done like feats hunting before. I don't really try, except for the 500 days one. That one I was legitimately trying to go for the badge or whatever, the reward in Steam or whatever it is. But like Efficient Machine and Book Smarts and stuff, those all just kind of happened naturally over time. And I have no idea how long it took me to unlock them. Yeah, like what exactly is the difference between the badges, achievements, feats? Like there are just so many different ones and I use them interchangeably, which is kind of silly. I know that they're not all the same thing. Badges and feats are basically the same. Achievements are not. But you guys know what I mean. It doesn't matter. Words are hard, man. Alright. Try and sneak up the side of this thing. I don't know if it'll let me, but I'm gonna try. Will you let me? Will you let me sneak up the side? No. That's too bad. Yeah, exactly. I've been working towards the 500-day achievement. I already have the 500-day badge because you're right, that one's throughout saves. Wait, I have 5 flares. That's a lot of flares. I really want to try and shoot something with this bow, but I don't want to use it in self-defense. You know? Because I feel like I will die if I try to use it in self-defense. So I guess we'll try and use it against bunnies or a deer. You tested the big cat killer feat? Yeah? You mean with the original cougar? so paranoid that we're gonna run into the bear. I don't even know if there's still a bear spawn point in this version of PV. I think so, though, because that kind of looks like it could be a bear cave. Could just be a regular cave, but it looks like a bear cave. There is a deer carcass over there. It doesn't look like there's any bones in there, so maybe it's not a bear cave. Wildlife are less aware of your presence is a bit of an understatement. Wait, like, do they completely ignore you? Thank you, Rob. I didn't realize I was supposed to be afraid of leviathans here. Bear leviathans, oh my goodness. Wildlife, you say? That's definitely wildlife if I've ever seen it. Or heard it. Your presence to wildlife and sense of sight, noise, and smell is halved. You can get so close to bears, wolves, moose, even timber wolves before they notice you. That's pretty awesome. Man, that could be like, if I were to ever get that feat, which I really don't think I would, but if I were to ever get that feat, I think that could be one of my new favorites. I know a lot of people are super excited about Settled Mind and not having to worry about cabin fever, but that one doesn't really give me enough to really care to use an interloper slot for it. But reducing my, you know, my presence towards wildlife, that would be worth it. It would just be really difficult to decide between giving up efficient machine or cold fusion, because those are like my two go-tos for an interloper run. And I don't know which one I'd be more likely to give up. Probably efficient machine in that case, because if you can get that close to prey, or I guess even predators which could become your prey, it'd be way easier to just like hunt, even in the beginning. Yeah, I think that's probably what I'd swap it out for. Because then sure, you'd need more calories, but you could just eat more because you can sneak up on bunnies and deer better, even in early game. Did they remove that feat with the new version of the cougar? I haven't been paying attention to any of this stuff, as you can tell. I'm surprised there are no wolves around here. I was really expecting to see at least one wolf by now. I'm gonna need some painkillers with the amount of sprains I've gotten. You can't get the feed anymore since it's purely for the first version of the cougar. Okay. I didn't realize they had taken out that feat as well. I mean, it makes sense because that's quite a difference, and obviously it was much harder to kill the first. Well, personally, I don't know if it's actually much harder to kill the version 1 versus version 2, but I assume it's harder because you can't cheese it. And you've only got the one shot, and so actually making that shot is a challenge. Obviously the new ones are hard to kill because they're basically tanks, but I think you know what I'm getting at. So it makes sense that they removed it. I just didn't realize that they had because I wasn't paying attention. But for late game, when you maybe want a bear to follow you to your safe house, isn't big cat killer something you probably don't want to apply? I mean, that is a good point. If that's part of your strategy and you use that a lot, yeah, that could definitely be detrimental. I personally don't use that tactic a lot, so it wouldn't really make a difference for me, but obviously that would be something that you'd have to like weigh the pros and cons of based on your gameplay style. Also, welcome in, Fruit and Shroom. I hope you're having a good weekend. Yeah, but it is still easier to like have the bear already where you want it rather than... Oh no. Nope. We're not using the... No! Good, he actually died. Suffer the consequences of messing with my Astrid. Okay. Oh, I need to make more tinder soon. I thought that we also had cattail heads, but apparently not. We're gonna quickly make a fire and then treat our wounds.
Come on, little fire.
Seeing some time capsule play is awesome. I'm having a really great time. I started playing TLD in 2021, so I missed a lot of this, like, these early builds. And it's a lot of fun to go back and see how the game has changed over time and what changes were made.
I am not ready to die.
Well...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, 2 bites. I'm glad that I made those, bandages. That's a lot of blood. Let's maybe grab the guts while we're here. Strange priority list, I'd stop blood loss first, then do a fire. The reason I did that is mostly because I didn't know if there were other wolves around, and so at least a fire would kind of keep them at bay, if they are. I think we're gonna need to take a little nap. Try and recover just a little bit. I was assuming we can keep this going. That's just kind of what I think. Obviously, if you're down to like less than 10%, that's not a good plan. He looks so shocked. It's like, what happened here? Oh, hey, we already called Fluffy, didn't we? Yeah, we did. Oh, well. Oh, man. That was not fun. I'm gonna leave the rest of him here. It's a good thing we had plenty of distance between us, though, because that could have gone south much more quickly. 39%. Yikes. I wonder if we should check this car. Probably make it work.
Good stuff will come in here.
Oh, newsprint. I was just saying how I needed to make more tinder plugs. There we go. Let's see. Let's harvest this. I wasn't paying attention. We've got 2 hours of daylight left. Okay. Oh, cloth. I want that cloth. Actually don't know. Maybe we need to fix up any of our clothing. I should have checked that. We could definitely fix up our boots at some point. We should fix up this scarf. That might be inconvenient, but I kind of like it that the bang of the rifle isn't a guarantee for the wolf to be scared off. Kind of dislike those safety guarantees, if you know what I mean. I'm sort of torn on it because on the one hand, like, I agree with you. It's kind of nice to have it be a little unpredictable. But on the other hand, it's also, of course, frustrating to know that you might try something and it just doesn't work. In a way, they sort of act like Aurora wolves, even though there's no Aurora, if that makes sense. No, I'm torn on it, because, like I said, I do like that it's unpredictable, and that you don't know exactly how it's going to go, that sometimes they're scared off, but other times they're not, and sometimes even if you have a really good shot in, sometimes they just don't care. But on the other hand, there are definitely times where I just get so frustrated because I'm like, come on! Just leave me alone! I did my best! Yeah, it definitely gives it an element of frustration that makes it feel very real. But not in the way that, like, there was that other survival game that we tried on stream that was, like, very similar in terms of settings and in terms of, yeah, just in terms of, like, the atmosphere. But, oh my god, was that just too much. I think this is actually pretty well balanced, to be honest, even though it is frustrating, and in some ways I do think it is harder than the modern day version. Like, being able to use a torch to kind of keep a wolf at bay for, even though it is a limited amount of time, still being able to do that makes such a big difference. And it definitely is easier in that sense. That's not to say that I still haven't screwed up and had my my close calls or my run-ending struggles with wolves, even with the easier interactions. But still, I do like how sort of unpredictable it can be. I've always said it'd be kind of fun if the wildlife behavior was a little more unpredictable, and this sort of goes into that direction, which is why I think I'm enjoying it. One thing that I haven't seen that I've talked about before, though, in terms of this, like, being unpredictable, is I like the idea of occasionally having some wolves and bears just run away from you for no reason. Because sometimes, especially later in the game, you want that meat, you want that hide, you need it for something, and to have them just take off is also frustrating in its own way. So I've always felt like that would be a fun bit of randomness. The unpredictability of the wolves didn't let it devolve into more of like a shooter game. I mean, people could just walk through, shoot everything. But with this unpredictability, you could actually think twice if you want to engage the wolf or rather walk around it. Plus, there's the whole thing that, like, there was very limited ammo. Even, I mean, Stalker has more stuff than we're used to in Loper these days. And even still, I'm always thinking twice because it's like, oh, well, if I miss, that's one bullet less that I can use for defense later. That's one bullet less that I can use for hunting, for food later. And it might not even work. So it's all about, okay, when do I actually want to use it? How do I use my resources wisely? And even though you can cheese the wolves now, I don't think it's really devolved into a shooter as much. Like, sure, I'm sure there are some people that go around and just are like, okay, we're just gonna go and shoot all the wolves, and who cares? You can just cheese it, and it's no need to be afraid of them and whatnot. But I think for the most part, that's not how it's used, or at least that's. I like to think that that's not how I use it. Okay, where did those birds just come from? Did they just fly out of the mountain? I think I'm gonna call that a bug or a glitch. I think I'm gonna call it a glitch. That was weird. Oh, we're so slow because I'm carrying so much stuff. I'm carrying way too much stuff. 50 kilos! I'm carrying double my limit at this point. Oh, this is not good. I actually do have to go make more tea, Rob. That magic trick worked. I probably do have 20 kilos of sticks. Well, I've got over 7 anyway. Once we get to the mine, I will take a quick break to go make another tea because I am all out and I'm getting a little parched. Oh my goodness. So slow. Maybe. Oh yeah, if we drink a tiny bit, that'll help. That makes a difference. Oh, we're just really tired. We are hungry though, actually. Let's eat. Yes, thank you for MREs. We still have a little bit of food left in that MRE and we're completely satiated. Crazy. Okay, we've got to be almost there though, right? I think it's right around this corner. Oh, my neck just cracked. Oh, that was actually a little painful. I wouldn't be surprised if you heard that. Oh boy. It's definitely time for me to get up and stretch and get some tea. Here we are at the mine. Let's go inside and then I will take a quick break and we'll play a little mini game. Leaving Pleasant Valley. All right. Yeah, so we'll put on the pool party today. That one tends to be nicer. And I'll be back in just a few minutes with a fresh tea. Hey, Hypocrite, welcome in. Good to see you. We're just getting ready to take a quick break. I'm gonna go make another tea. So yeah, good luck everyone with the pool party, and I'll see you in just a few minutes. All right, I'm back. I heard that we had some winners. So GG. Let's see. I did make another tea, and at least I'm pretty sure I didn't imagine it. I couldn't actually see, but it sounded like we had some mini game winners today. All right. And Lily and Rob, GG on the bingo wins. So let's get back to it. I think we're just gonna sleep because we're so exhausted given how much stuff we have that we're making no progress whatsoever. I'm gonna try and finish this up, but I still don't think we're gonna be hungry enough. We had 3 winners. Oh, awesome. See, the pool party is generally speaking the nicer of the 2 mini games. I don't know why Plinko is so mean. All right, let's try and sleep for like 9 hours. Wait. Oh, I was like, why do we have 87% health? Yeah, the wolf attack. The wolf attack would definitely do it. Oh, nice. GG, Lily, and Scrubby. We have no idea how much darkness is left. We're not tired anymore. Well, that's okay, because we're in a cave anyway, so... It's just... Maybe we'll grab the torch, actually, because then we'll drop it and it won't matter anymore, and who cares? I do need to remember that if we see any newspapers or, you know, any sort of paper products that we can break down into tinder, that we do that. Of course, we're still really encumbered, which is not that great. Wait, do I have fresh guts? I do. That doesn't help that much, but it does help a little bit. And a little bit is better than nothing. And maybe we don't pick up any coal while we're in here. Yes, more ammo! And we found matches. Sweet. Oh, we've definitely missed a shot. We found matches. Go. You see Raph in the videos on Hinterland's YouTube channel. What do you think? I don't think I've ever seen Raph in videos. I've heard him. But I don't know that I've ever actually seen him. Maybe I have and I've just forgotten. Like, I have an idea of what he looks like, but I don't know if it's because I've actually seen him or because I have just an idea of how I imagine he'd look based on how he sounds. Most usual comment in the videos where you see him is, he looks like Mackenzie. Really? Okay. In that case, no, I don't think I've ever seen him. Because in my head, he doesn't look anything like Mackenzie. That's interesting. Another torch. Am I gonna take that torch? I don't think so.
This will come in handy.
Don't think I'm gonna take the coal. And now I want there to be like a TLD con and have Raph show up as Mackenzie. That would be amusing. I wonder if he has a partner who looks like Astrid. That would be amusing too. Is there anything even down here? Oh, there's another flare, but we really don't need another flare. That was kind of a waste of effort. Get rid of this. I need something different. Maybe we grab a flare actually, since we have so many of them. Beef jerky. I wonder if we can craft in here. Probably only if we have a flare or a torch, right? Yeah, sure. Here. There we go. Newsprint roll. Yes. Perfect. I wish I could make a fire in here. I wish there was a fire barrel so we could actually start a fire and use this workbench. That would be the dream. Alright, I gotta check this out. Oh yeah, I can see the resemblance. I can see the similarities. The beard, the slightly long face, the hair, kind of matches up. Yeah, it kind of does. It kind of fits. Now he just needs the green bomber jacket and needs to be really cold, so his nose is kind of pink. His cheeks, a little rosy red. Yeah, he could totally pull it off. He could cosplay as Will at a TLD convention. Man, I would have so much fun at a TLD con. I don't know what we would do there. Just be really cold. Eat venison. Plot twist, we're all not really playing as Mackenzie during the time we play as Raph. I wish TLD conventions were a thing. I wish they were too. Like I said, I have no idea what would actually happen at a TLD convention, but I still feel like it would be fun. We would drink tea! You're so right, Lily. We would. Maybe we could all learn how to actually craft some of the things we craft in game. Oh god, I hope we don't actually have to, like, rip a bunny apart with our bare hands. Because that's one thing that I'm fine not knowing how to do. You can see it now. We have like peaches and sardines for lunch. TLD con, no heating of the halls, snow machines, campfires, and a bunch of wolves they let loose on the visitors. Yeah, maybe I haven't thought this through. Maybe there would be some issues, some safety issues. TLD Con would be 5 people in a pitch black room with 1 match each. You really couldn't do the bunny party there? No. And like, if we were gonna learn how to like craft deerskin pants or something, I would have to have already like cured hides and guts and stuff to work with. No, the whole skinning and prepping stuff, not really for me. Maybe we just all sit around and talk about our our most gruesome TLD deaths. Oh, I think we've almost made it. Yeah. Here's the porta potty. I need the rifle cleaning kit. Is that another stim? It is. Not that we need yet another one, but... No. I wanted to just drop it. Need to run and do more snow removal. I'll try to pop in later. Alright, Lily. Good luck. Stay warm. It was good to see ya. I actually really like to live in like TLD at least for a couple of days. I would absolutely die. Like there is no doubt in my mind I would not survive living in TLD for more than a day. A day I could maybe handle because, you know, I'd stay inside, I'd eat old world food, I'd, you know, just pass time. I could manage that. More than that though, nah, not so much. Alright, we need to harvest these. If Mouse dressed up in cosplay to go to a TLD convention, she'd have to go as wolf and crawl on all fours to represent Astrid being eaten by a wolf. One year for Halloween, so I have this like zip-up sweater that was very fluffy and white and had a hood and stuff. So I went as a wolf in sheep's clothes and I painted my face to look like a wolf. And then I had the cozy little white fluffy sweatshirt on and I like put some ears on it and it was fun. I actually really enjoyed that costume. Oh, my tea is too hot. You never know when you need a stim, that's true. We just have so many stims. Okay, we're now up to 10, which is better. I already live in TLD, but we have internet here. At least you have internet. Collecting mushrooms and cattails would be a blast, and I enjoy being not mauled by a bear. Yeah, if we could avoid the bear maulings and just collect cattails and tea ingredients and make our own teas, I would be down for that, for sure. Even though, I'm not gonna lie, I know for a fact that I hate reishi tea, and I know that I'm not really a fan of birch bark tea. I would still be up for making my own from scratch just to say that I've done it. I'd be super excited about the rosehip tea, because I actually like drinking that. All the other teas are just pretty terrible. Also, it'd be so much fun to actually learn how to make acorn coffee, even though I'm pretty sure I would hate that too. I'd survive a couple of days if I had some supplies of food and water and would only need to take care of firewood. Everything beyond that, I'd actually need hunting or fishing skills. Yeah, I have no hunting or fishing skills. I have been fishing before, but it's always like twice. But it was all catch and release type stuff, and I don't know that I could actually, you know, catch and eat a fish without, I don't know, dying by choking on fish bones or something. I've also never been ice fishing and would have no idea how to safely make an ice fishing hole. No clue. Like, how do you do that? And like the ones that are in the huts, okay, fine, I can sort of understand that. But the improvised ones that you can make in this, you know, in the latest version of the game, how do you do that without accidentally falling through? Maybe it's a stupid question, I don't know, but that's a concern of mine. Us and TLD con holding a feeling. Depends on how thick the ice is, I think. You're probably right, Snow. I'm sure it does make a difference. And that's the other thing, like, how do you judge if it's thick enough to actually, like, hold your weight? Oh my gosh, I'd be so scared. I think you would. Acorn tea is way more bitter than coffee, and you're not the biggest fan of coffee. No, I hate coffee, and I really don't think I'd like acorn coffee either, but I do think it'd be really cool to learn how to make it. And how big the hole is you make. That's true. Who fishes for ice? Just get land ice. Usually use a big auger on thick ice. I haven't made a hole in ice myself, but I've watched someone do it. Okay. So it's not like here where you just take a hatchet and just start chopping away at the ice. Makes sense. I don't really need that. How are we doing? We're warming up at least. We're a little hungry and a little thirsty. Do we have any sodas? We do. Oh, I should actually finish this now. You let another person that's heavier go first. Just like when you know that there's bears around, you go with someone slower. Be willing to learn fishing and gut one out and have that skill. Hunting would be a little different. I'd probably have a problem killing a bunny with my own hands. Exactly. Like, I think I could probably learn the fishing stuff. I wouldn't love it. I would still struggle a lot with it emotionally. And also, I'm not like the biggest fan of fish. I do eat some fish, but yeah, I'd really struggle to like kill bunnies and take them apart, or killing deer. Like, I don't think that's for me, man. Let's repair these. I haven't made a hole in my ice myself, but I've watched someone do it. Chopping is a bad idea because you're gonna make cracks that go in the direction of your feet. Exactly. That's why I'm always like, how does Astrid do it? But hey, that's none of my business, I guess. I mean, it sort of is, because you know she's my survivor, but she's my survivor. She's not gonna give up. Anyway, that aside. This. I'm carrying way too much stuff, but I don't want to leave this stuff behind either. I want to bring it to Quonset with me. Wait, is this a crafting bench or is it just a desk? I think it's just a desk. Yeah. Let's see, do we need to repair any of our clothes? Not really. I mean, we could, but we don't really have to. Can we do this, I suppose? Mostly have a problem with killing bunnies since we had some as pets. Yeah, that's really hard. Like, I just don't think I could do that. I'd have more of a problem with the bunny than with the deer. Yeah, I think it would be the harder of the two because, well, firstly, I mean, a lot of people have them as pets. Secondly, of course, you're like doing it with your own hands, which is just, you know, very, very visceral, very intense, to have to actually realize that you're doing this. Let's repair this, I guess. By the way, with lake ice, it's typically weak on the outside and strong in the middle. I mean, I guess that makes sense to some degree. Because, although, I guess I'm sort of torn on the logic of that. Oh man, I've given myself an earworm. That song is now stuck in my head. It just keeps going, I'm a survivor, I'm not gonna give up. And it just keeps going over and over and over again. Come on, brain. Let's move on. Let's leave that behind us. Visceral, in all sense of the word. Exactly, Mega. Exactly. To be fair, most of us would be so hungry at that point that we would hunt anything, so bunny bye-bye. That's true. Like, I always say I wouldn't be able to do it and stuff, but you don't really know until you're in that situation. You don't really know what you're capable of, I suppose. Thanks, Snow. Thank you for that other earworm. Very helpful. If they would get into a TLD like scenario, no electricity anymore and stuff, I'd be glad to have someone with me who can do the killing stuff. I'd be willing to do lots of other tasks instead. I'm saying it here first, folks. I am so willing to go out and pick up sticks for you. I will pick up all of the sticks. Yeah, that's sort of what I was thinking, Scrubby, like, that the dirt, the ground, holds warmth more. And that it takes a lot longer for bodies of water to, like, warm up and cool down again. So if it's already cold, it does make sense. Could go over to that cabin, but I really just want to push through to cleanse it. Stop you interesting. No! The sticks are helpful. The sticks are a valued part of the survival process. Yeah, if we do TLD Con, I will be the stick collector. It's settled then. The problem is I do know that there are some types of wood that are better for burning than others. I just can't tell you what is what. I would collect everything. Game devs knew this fact about ice, but they made the ice opposite to it on purpose. I mean, I guess that makes sense that they would do it the opposite because, again, there's realism and there's fun in video games, and sometimes those things don't always go hand in hand. Sometimes making things more realistic doesn't make them more fun. And I think if you had to worry about weak ice near land, but didn't have to worry about it at the edge of the, like, where the ocean is, that would be one of those things where, yes, it's more realistic, but it's less fun. Because, like, there's so much to do out on the ice here, and having the ocean and, like, the weak ice be sort of like a very natural edge to the map that makes it feel like, well, theoretically you could go further, but it's the limits of nature, not the limits of the game keeping you from going further. I think they balanced it pretty well. And I can cook, I can sew clothing. I'd say I'd have rather good hearing. See, I can definitely help with the sewing a little bit. I'm not, like, the best at it, but I can do some. And even though it's not a thing in the game, I can knit, so I can knit people nice warm socks. I can't start fires, but I can certainly gather wood.
Probably useful.
My cooking skills aren't abysmal. I wouldn't say they're necessarily, like, the best thing in the world, but I don't think I'm gonna poison us. Oh, that's a deer. Also, I'd be very good at collecting books. And I wouldn't be opposed to reading said books and trying to impart knowledge on people. But that's about it. That's kind of the limit. You learned cooking as part of your profession. In that case, I think you'd probably do a better job and would be even less likely to poison us. Survival librarian! I'll just collect all of the books that I find and I'll try and find some useful tips in there. And I will tell you not to burn the books, but also I will turn a blind eye when we start running out of fuel. I do not have a good sense of direction. But I'm very good at making things cozy. Like I said, I can knit. I'll make people blankets. I'll make you nice warm socks. I'll make you a nice warm scarf. That'll be my skill. And it's suspicious how few wolves are around here. What's happening with that car? There was like a rave going on there. That was interesting. I don't know, is that an old bug? Well, we already called glitch, so I'll just call this just because I don't have a glitch anymore. Definitely made some self-deprecating comments. Okay, there we go. Back at it. I agree, the weather does look pretty dangerous. It's so funny to me, though, that there's still no aurora in these versions of the game. I keep expecting there to be an aurora, and then it just doesn't happen because hasn't been implemented yet. But I agree, a lot of the times I think the weather does look more severe. Wow, I just realized that there's like nothing out front here. There's nothing to break down. There are no cars. No gas pump. Wow. I didn't know that. I didn't notice that the last time we were here. Also, I really need to close this picture of Raph because every time I minimize the game, he's just staring at me and it's a little much. Time Capsule is like a prime example of why newer isn't always necessarily better. But there are, like I said, there are definitely some things that I'm looking forward to having come back. I kind of wish that we could put, like, the best of both worlds, you know? Because there are definitely some things that I am enjoying more about these older versions of the game, but there are also some things that I'm really looking forward to coming back. You're right, even the sign that says Quincy's Quonset isn't here yet. Raph's watching me, I know. There's so much food here. Let's just eat. I need to drop some of this food. This is ridiculous. Go. Moving so slowly. I think what the plan is we're gonna go and try and... Here it is! Wilderness Kitchen! Haha! We have found the final book. So next time we can actually upgrade to the next version. Wilderness Kitchen, the only guide you'll ever need to cooking on a campfire, 2019 edition. Media 2017 to 2019, all rights reserved. Wait a minute, this is wild. Okay, so this is wild to me because this version of the game came out in 2016. This is a 2019 version of this book. But also it's like in complete disrepair. Oh, that makes this so interesting. Because we don't actually know when the events are supposed to take place, but like there's always some clues. But then we've got things like the fact that this radio is super old, and like the computers are all big and boxy, and oh, interesting. Let's see, as soon as TLD has official mod support, we'll maybe have someone who's modding TLD in that way, bringing stuff and maybe even mechanics back into the game. I kind of hope we do have some, like, cool hybrid version that someone comes up with, like, with all the new regions, but with some of the old UI and some of the older mechanics. Of course, I'm sure that's not going to be easy. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I know that I'm not a programmer, and so I definitely don't want to look at it with completely rose-tinted glasses and just say, oh yeah, it's totally possible to combine all of these things, but it would be really cool if we could combine some of it. That book was kind of close to the fire, I guess so. TLD takes place in the future, confirmed, yes. Or at least it takes place now? Need another knife. I guess will be the TL Dev, the long development. Will be a standard mod for every player because of the new regions. I think so too. Honestly, I am excited to try out the new regions that they've come up with as well, but I'm still not going to add that mod into my game until until I've already played through, like, all of the new content, which will take probably a very long time, knowing me. Especially now that we've gone back in time. Just giving ourselves even more content to get through. Okay, so let's maybe put them on the desk over here. I don't know why I did that. Also, there's no computer here, which makes sense because at this point there's no Aurora, so there's no, what are they called? Like those messages that you can see, fragments, whatever they're called. You guys know what I'm talking about. Words are hard. Have I already called that I forget a word in English? Because if I haven't, I should. Yeah, I haven't. There we go. Okay. That helps a little bit. One back here. Oh. Because I can't rotate them, I have to move very specifically in order for them to actually continue to face up the right direction. There we go. One more frozen angler. There we go, our beautiful book collection. I love that. Apparently the book design also stays at least until Wintermute 1.0 release, so I can't really tell if the changes came with Wintermute or sometime later. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. I'm guessing something must have been a rights issue. That's the only reason I can see them doing that. You're right, I should put the lantern there and make a screenshot. TLD lives. Ah, my beautiful books. Okay. Do. Okay. Beautiful. Alrighty. What else can we put down in the meantime? We can harvest these. Got 3 hours of daylight left. Maybe we should try and finish the pants. I can't tell when the other books are coming. Maybe even before Wintermeat. Need to watch the update vids again. I am excited to just be surprised when we get more books. Alright, 3 hours and let's go. Cool, we have crafted deerskin pants. So we can drop these. We're still very encumbered. Yeah, I know, Astrid, I know. We can make arrow shafts. Oh, we need light. We need light for that. Okay, we'll do that in the morning, I guess. There's really no point, because I'm not really planning on hunting with bow and arrow, but maybe we could try and get one shot in. One successful shot. With the wonky bow. It'd be so exciting to have more books. Let's see, I didn't check. Oh, we're very thirsty. I thought that was the case. There we go. Here come Raiders! Welcome in! Welcome in, Kimmy and Raiders. Hi, Drunken Bear and Street. Great to see you. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. And I hope you had a blast in Kimmy's stream. There we go. Hey, Sin, good to see you. And Mary Carla, welcome in. I hope you're all having a wonderful weekend. Kimmy, I hope you had a great stream. I think you were having some sort of like follower celebration stream, if I remembered seeing correctly. Congratulations on, I think it was 10,000, right? I hope you're all doing really well today. We are currently going back in time. We're in 2016 TLD. And we are just kind of exploring. We have been collecting the old books. Once it's actually daylight, I'll show you the books. I was really, really excited. That's why we've got a little book counter down in the corner there. We're in Penitent Scholar, which is when they introduced the skill system to TLD. And with the skill system, of course, they included the skill books. And oh my goodness, they look so beautiful, you guys. They're very different from what they look like today. Yeah, these are all of the books. I have 2 copies of Survive the Outdoors, but everything else is different. But yeah, we've got Guns, Guns, Guns. We have the Frontier Shooting Guide. We've got the Frozen Angler, Field Dressing Your Kill, and Wilderness Kitchen. And they all look so beautiful and different and so unique. They've got texts on them. Some of them have like little reviews on the back or summaries. It's so cool. Had great fun. Yes, 10K. That is so great. Congratulations. And I'm glad you had fun. And I really appreciate you bringing your community over here. Yeah, so we actually just finished finding all of the books, which was like our main goal with this particular version of the game. And I finished crafting something for the first time. Something big anyway, not just like hooks and and line and stuff, we made ourselves some deerskin pants. Of course, it's not like modern day TLD where you can see Astrid in her pants, but here they are. They're brand spanking new. And as always, I am over encumbered. I've got about 3 hours of darkness left. We're hungry and thirsty, so we might as well get back to bed. We'll have a little something to eat and drink, and then we'll sleep a little bit more. And I was actually just talking about how I've got stuff to make some arrows, or at least an arrow. And I think I'm gonna try and make some more arrows. We found a bow, and it's a little bit wonky trying to hunt with it, but I still might try just for the fun and games. The other books might be in the next update already. I at least saw archery skill in the update video, which we're currently missing. Oh, okay. Of course, it's also possible that the next one has the archery skill, and maybe the one after that has sewing or something. Who knows? I guess we'll have to wait and find out. Alright, it's at least light enough that we should be able to craft these arrow shafts. I don't think I can make more than one arrow. I think I only have a single arrowhead. Yeah. But that's okay. We'll just drop everything else. That way we're not quite as encumbered, hopefully. Let's see. We'll drop this. 66. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Please don't judge me. I have a problem and I know it. Okay, I'll just drop all of these. We really don't need them. Cured deer hide and all these guts. Do I need these for anything? Do I want to make anything else? I really can't without getting more deer hide, so we might as well drop them too. Okay, that's helped a little. And drop a few of these. See. Well, we could maybe actually break down this arrow and get the arrowhead back. Satan, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it. Welcome to the mischief. Okay, let's grab this arrow shaft and make another arrow. Oh, and then I gotta give Astrid something to drink. In the video, it's actually an entire that we expanded on our previously introduced feat system. There's an entire segment on it. Oh, okay. Wow. That's a tiny, tiny, tiny amount of water. Yeah, let's actually go grab the sodas that were over here. That helps. Okay, there we go. Oh, look, we've got another bedroll. A worn fleece sweater, synthetic micro fleece mid-layer, light but not particularly windproof. I don't think that's going to be as good as what we're currently wearing. Take some toilet water, everyone's favorite. Alright, I think we're gonna go out. We can actually take down our book counter. Now that we've found all of the books, we don't need to have the counter there anymore. Be kind of fun to try to hunt with this thing, but I definitely don't want to go after like wolves and bear with it. So maybe we go out onto the ice and try and get a deer. Why am I stuck? There we go. It's so strange having a house here. I think it's still here in modern day Stalker, but I just am not used to having a house here. I probably shouldn't search it either, because then I'm just going to pick up everything and be really over encumbered, and it's going to be such a problem. I should just leave this stuff here for now. Okay. So both over there. I'm gonna steer clear of him. We've had quite a few encounters with wolves in this run in general. Especially last stream. We've only had one so far today, knock on wood. Thankfully, we have survived every struggle thus far. Okay. Got ourselves 3 arrows. There's our deer. Maybe if I... Let's see, how cold is it anyway? Oh, it's actually +1, so we are fine. Okay, so I can't use the bow while crouching, only the rifle. They're but destroyed, but I think some buildings are intact or destroyed, also depending on the difficulty. So it's there but destroyed on Stalker, you mean? Because I've definitely seen it destroyed in Interloper, of course. Trying to handle the old bow might be a good idea with Interloper incoming. I don't want to think about that. There's no way I'm going to be able to do this. Kind of doing the little, like, bunny hop thing here because it's so slow. Okay, now I'm going to have to stay down until I'm ready to shoot. You keep going that way, I'll try and sneak behind him. Is the task just to start an interloper run? I gotta say, it's kind of weird living in a world with only bucks again. Moving so slowly. That was not even close. Okay, that wasn't even close either. Okay. Oh boy. This is gonna be a challenge. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. No, I scared him. Get back here. Wait, how come I have another arrow? I thought I only had 3. Okay, so it's going way off to the left compared to where I think I'm aiming. I have no idea where or how to aim with that thing. If you find out, let me know. Yeah, no clue. No clue. Okay, so if I'm aiming... And it moves so much, too. Let's go grab another arrow first. Oh, and of course he ran off because he heard me. This is tough, man. I will be amazed if we ever manage to get a shot in. Bunny hop over to our arrow. I'm sure all of our arrows are going to be in terrible condition by the time we're done with today, too. Okay, just wait for him to crouch down again, and then I'll try aiming. I'd have an idea at the left edge of the arrow, but it's swinging around so much. Yeah, I'm... Oh, no, it goes way farther left than I anticipate. Every single time. So I need to really lean right in order for this to even have a remote chance of working. So, like, if he's here where my little pointer is, then I need to basically be, like, here. Alright, Mr. Deer, stay put so I can try again. But also look down. Look away, look away. So I can try and shoot you in the face. Actually, no, that doesn't work if he's looking away. Yeah, I have no idea how people ever did this back then. Maybe most people just ignored it. So yeah, if he's here, I'm thinking I need to aim like here. Stop moving. Stay put. Stay put. Sakurai. That's not helping. Thank you. Oh, that got close. That did not. That got close, though. Okay, so 2 out of 3 were close-ish. I think close-ish is gonna be the best we're gonna get. Man, this is rough. I have no idea how people did this and didn't go crazy. I'm very nervous for when we get to the build where Interloper is around, because like there is no way I'm gonna be able to actually hunt with this and survive. We're gonna have to live entirely off of kited deer and as if I can even manage that, and fish and, you know, snared bunnies. That's it. Where did my deer even go? Just like disappeared. Wait, is this also an arrow? I guess. It's a good thing I didn't have to worry about him being an arrow thief because my aim was so terrible. Wonder how these arrows are looking, actually. Probably all really bad. Oh, actually, 2 out of 3 ain't terrible. Shouldn't there be one more on the ice over here somewhere? Okay, maybe not. Maybe I miscounted? Where did he go? Man, that's really rough. I honestly have no idea how people did this on the regular. As like their main source of food. Seriously, where did the deer go? Okay, I definitely lost another arrow because we had 3 that were well, 4. We had 3 sort of like in our bag still when we had 1 loaded. Bow shots taken, 7. Wildlife bow hits, 0. So then where is my last arrow? That's a little frustrating. I can't believe it's 6 degrees. Wow. With all this wind, you'd think it'd be really cold. That's alright. We'll figure it out eventually, and if we don't, we don't. I can't tell you how long it took me to become halfway competent with the bow in modern day TLD, and it is so much easier than this, so I'm just kind of assuming that it will never happen for me, and that's okay. See, that's one thing I don't mind them having changed. And beans. Could maybe do some fishing. I just wish I knew what happened to my other arrow. That's mostly what is bothering me, is that I just don't know what happened to it. That guy is going pretty close and shoots kind of fast. Don't worry. I can decipher most internet language. Not always, though. I can't believe I lost an arrow. And it's not even because he's an arrow thief. It's just because I'm that bad at keeping track of my arrows, apparently. And I lost him. I have no idea where he went. Like, there's no way he went up onto Misanthropes, did he? Don't do that. What you gonna do, right? I'm just kind of hoping we'd, like, I knew it was a pipe dream. I knew it was a long shot, but I was hoping that maybe I would actually manage to get the deer. And then that would be our lunch. And I would be very proud of myself. Double checked regarding skills on Vigilant Trespass. Both archery and sewing are there. Cool. Okay, so then the only thing that's still not there would be the gunsmithing stuff, right? Gunsmithing and the revolver skill. Those would be the only things still missing, if I'm not mistaken. Which probably comes in some special update where they expand the gun system. Alright, we'll try with this deer. Maybe between me being on one side and the wolf on the other, maybe we actually have a shot. My brain is something else today from your... I now got an earworm of Jolene, but with the lyrics of toe beans. Toe beans, toe beans, toe beans, toe beans. No, dear, why would you run towards the wolves? I'm much more harmless. I mean, sure, I would eat you if I could, but the likelihood that I can is extremely small, so you should just trust me. Gunsmithing comes later sometime after Wintermute. That would be my assumption, too. I mean, I obviously have no idea, but my assumption would just be that gunsmithing would come, like, quite a bit later. It'd have to come whenever Bleak Inlet comes, right? Okay, now bend your neck down and look away from me. Ah! So I need him looking away from us so that I actually have time to aim and shoot. As far as I know, only one region's missing before winter. FM, right? No, wait. I actually don't know. Because Wintermute, when the Wintermute one comes out, is it just episode 1? Because if so, then you don't really need then you really don't need FM and Broken Railroad yet. If it's 1 and 2, then you need both of those. And Mountain Town. Mountain Town needs to come with Wintermute, right? Okay. Okay, dear. No. Yeah, look that way. Good. Ah! Okay, it wasn't quite that far left then. So not quite as far left as I'm assuming, but still pretty left. Episode 1 and 2 are on launch. Okay. In that case, aren't there a lot of regions that need to come? Oh, you mean before, as in, like, before they actually release it, not with it. Ah, no, 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 no. No, no, no. Okay. This is not going well for me today. It doesn't help that I'm extremely overencumbered. Now what happened to my other arrow? Oh no, did I get it lost in here? Oh, that's inconvenient. Alright, once I run out of arrows, once I've lost them all, or they've all broken or whatever, then I guess we can give up on hunting with a bow. I have an archery skill that improves the sway. Yeah, but in order to get that, you'd still need to be good enough without, or like, with it like this, in order to get enough shots that land to actually improve your archery skill. Unless you do it all with books, of course. Ah! Wait. Did that one hit him? No. Of course not. It just disappeared. Because that makes sense. Well, darn it. Oh, seriously, what happened to this other one? Where did it go? Well, fine, game be that way. See if I care. I do, actually. I'm heartbroken. In that case, let's make a little fire here. We'll just eat this deer instead. I tried to get him. I'm so sorry. Crafting arrows improves the skill too. Yeah, that is true. Yeah, the arrow just went poof. Yeah. I'm more likely to miss when it's right in front of my face like that. No time to aim, only time to panic. So little disco, so much panic. Alright, let's cook up some moldy venison. Okay, venison. We've got 22 minutes. Let's add some fuel to the fire. Cook up this other venison. I still think I'm gonna eat it, even though we're not that hungry, just because I don't want to have to worry about being smelly. And we need more water, so we might as well do that now. Let's do 1.5 liters. Getting really tired. I think we're actually going to end up sleeping here in one of these trailers instead of going all the way back to
Pack is getting
Quonset.
too heavy to carry.
Oh. Oh goodness, I'm glad I canceled that. When I saw the RPG Maker VX Ace, there was a limited 100% discount. Nice. I have never heard of it, but 100% discount on anything is always nice. Oh, screw you, Wolf. He's just showing off. He's like, see, I can do it. Why can't you do it? I can access printer. Why the heck can't you access printer? Sorry, that's a reference to a comedian that I really like. There's this whole skit on printers, and I think it's extremely relatable. Who hasn't had trouble with a printer before? The end of the skit is essentially that, like, the end of the world is, you know, if it comes from technology, it'll be because of something like a printer. God Kind of like how dangerous the old version looks. It makes you feel like you're always in danger. Honestly, Ranger, I feel like I'm constantly in danger. I have gotten into so many encounters with wolves, it's not even funny. So many struggles with them, just because they're also not always scared of, you know, fire or flares or gunshots. They just, sometimes they just don't care. And it's, oh my gosh, it is way more threatening in some ways. Give me the soup and the soda. Where's the soda? 2 hours of daylight left. We're kind of tired, but I'm thinking maybe what we can do is like break some stuff down, fix some things up, and we'll just sleep here. Oh, actually, I did want to see if the house next door is burnt or not. Agree, for some reason, TLD seemingly became less dangerous over the course of time. And the thing is, there are certain things that are still very dangerous that don't exist yet, like having the moose, for example. But there are definitely some things that feel somehow less threatening over time. Also, that house is all boarded up, so we can't do that. 100% the destruction of humanity will come through an alliance of AI and printers. Probably. That's probably what'll happen. Alright, let's repair this. And then maybe also repair the hacksaw. Oh, I don't have any more metal. Oh, well, let's fix that. 88%, actually. Is that better than the one I currently have? No, it's not. So let's harvest this. Aha! Recovered kerosene. Yes. Okay, so it must refill this first, and then the rest goes into containers. Okay, now we know. Oh, I need tools now. I wasn't paying attention. Maybe that's all I needed to do last time, too. Yes. Sharpening an axe. Always best done in pitch darkness when you're tired. This has been Survival Tips with Waffle Mouse. Stick around for more.
If I don't rest soon, I'm gonna faint.
Okay, I guess I should actually let Astrid sleep. Here, let's eat the stuff that's already very bad. Yes, no food poisoning. Good. Let's do 9 hours of sleep. Hey, Kimber, welcome in. Happy Sunday. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well today. Have a good weekend. 20 days. Okay, here, let's have a soda, I guess. And some water. And then maybe just, like, sleep for 1 more hour? Less than an hour of darkness left. Let's do it. Okay, we can actually see what we're doing. We are over encumbered, but not to a ridiculous amount. I think maybe I'll just leave behind the stupid bow, the stupid arrows. I don't care anymore. I'm so over this. What a beautiful morning. Lovely. Also, one thing that doesn't necessarily make the game feel more dangerous, but that makes you almost believe in the threat to your survivor's life more is I feel like there's something different about the lines. And I don't really understand why they would have re-recorded them, but I feel like a lot of the lines in this older version of the game have a lot more sense of urgency or a lot more sense of struggle than the modern day versions of the lines. I don't quite know how to explain it. I also feel like I haven't been hearing them as frequently. And I just, like, it just doesn't really make sense to me. On the one hand, it's like, well, why would they have done that? And it doesn't seem like such a big change. But it feels so big in impact. Got me off making some dinner and prep some things for next weekend. I'm so stoked for my first LARP event for this year. Alright, well, good luck with all of the crafting and cooking. I hope it all goes well. Thanks for hanging out with us today, Hypocrite. It was good to see you. I'm gonna have to wrap up and start making dinner soon, too. I'm actually really excited for dinner. We're, probably gonna be making this, like, fish soup thing. It's not really a soup. I call it fish soup just because it's, like, the easiest way to describe it, but, it's essentially just, like, white fish, potatoes, spinach, lots of mustard, lots of dill, and it's sort of stew-ish, I suppose. Stew-like. I've been craving that recently for some reason. I don't want to hear any judgment about my stick collection, okay? I know we've got lots of sticks and we're already over encumbered and it's not helping, but I need these sticks. Aha! Field dressing your kill! See you, Hypocrite. Have a good one. Nothing back here. Anything in the trunk? Oh, actually good condition painkillers. -6. You don't need them and I judge you for those. You can judge me all you want. Doesn't matter. Only the gods of TLD can truly judge me, though. Oh, another raid! Trooper and raiders, welcome in. It is so good to see you all. So good to have you here. Now let's do a proper shout out. Welcome in, everyone. I hope you're having a splendid weekend. Trooper, I hope your stream went well today. What were you up to? I think I saw that you were going to be playing TLD today, but I'm not entirely sure on that. No, but Nav, the sticks are like an emotional support thing. Like, I need them emotionally, not so much physically. Trooper, thank you so much for the resub. Let's do the time capsule again. Oh my goodness, 30 months. Thank you so much. You're far too kind. It's really good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I don't know if I've seen you since the Lunar New Year, so if not, Happy New Year again. Oh, there are some wolves over there. We gotta keep our distance. So today we actually found the last of the current skill books, Wilderness Kitchen, and Survive the Outdoors. That's the other one that we were looking for. Really exciting. And what's really interesting is that Wilderness Kitchen, it says that it actually has like a publication date on the front of the book. It says 2019, and this version of the game came out in 2016, so TLD is in the not-so-distant future, I guess. Or potentially now our past. I'm not entirely sure about that, because it was in rough shape, so it's not like it was a brand new edition of the book. Hope you're all doing fantastically. Stream went well. Did last of the trader quests, and maybe found a useful bug/feature. Ooh, intriguing, intriguing. Care to share what that bug/feature is? Also, what did you think of the trader quests? I have absolutely no experience with them because I've pretty much jumped in to old TLD as soon as the latest update came out, so I haven't really done anything with the new stuff yet.
I think I can use this.
No, you don't need old jeans, Astrid. You have nice new deer pants. Anything under the bed? Yes, a container. Sweet. Let's see, do we have to fix anything maybe? I kind of want to stay inside a little bit because I know there are some wolves that are very interested in us right now. We could do a little repairing. That's a good way to warm up fast. Maybe also our hat. Allegedly, the trader won't accept anything below 50%, be it meat or lamp oil. However, I've replicated being able to put sub 50% lamp oil into the drop box. Ooh. That does sound like a bug, I suppose. But that does sound useful. Oh, more wood matches. Peaches. You know what? I think I'm going to take these painkillers, but we're going to drop these 24% ones. Because who wants 24%? Oh, 31%. We have 24 of them. Still. Rather have good ones than... a few good ones than a lot of bad ones. Hey, Bradhead, welcome in. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well today. Alright, sneak on over to this one, I guess. I might try and make a fire near that other crafting bench outside, and I don't know what I'm gonna craft, though. Like, I don't really have anything... Minimal wind walking capability. I'm actually curious to see if that's better than what we have. I don't think it is, though. So this will be at 2 degrees at 100% and 1 degree. Yeah, no. No. Nah. This is definitely better. The trader quest line was good for the most part. Makes you explore and or retrace your steps. And the improvement in his loot offerings makes the effort worth it. I don't want to spoil too much, but I will say the end took some turns I did not expect. Okay, interesting. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to trying it out at some point, but I have a feeling it'll be quite a while until I get there. I don't know, I have this feeling that between Time Capsule and there are some new games coming out this year that I also want to stream. I just have a feeling I probably won't actually get through the Trader Quest line until probably... And of course, we're also waiting for episode 5. So I think by the time I actually get to the Trader Quest line, it'll probably be next year. But hey, it is what it is. Wow, that's a lot of fishing tackles. I don't know, maybe I don't need to make anything here at the moment. I'm not taking cardboard matches. Maybe we just go out fishing. Not going over there, though. That is way too many wolves. Clearly need to study harder. Too many games, not enough time. That's just how it goes. Because, I mean, we've got the rest of Time Capsule. We have episode 5. I want to stream episode 4 before episode 5 comes out because I haven't done that on stream before, and it would be a nice refresher because I haven't played episode 4 in however many years it's been since 4 came out. At some point Subnautica 2 is supposed to be coming out. So, you know, with only like 6 to 8 hours of streaming a week, that's a lot of content to get through. I'm going to say pay attention to what is in each bunker as a bit of foreshadowing, but 2026 is a long ways off. It is, especially for someone like me with very weak memory. I will try to remember that. I do know that at some point before I went to Sundered Pass for the first time, someone told me, like, months in advance, stick to the left. And I like, for some reason, that stuck in my brain, so maybe pay attention to what is in each bunker will stick around by 2026, but no promises. Imagine Cyrus in a TLD scenario. He would not last long. No. I mean, at least he's got magic to help him, though, right? We're a little peckish. We might as well try and fish a little bit, right? If you forget, that just means good content. Exactly.
Come on, little fire.
I can see it now. I'll just, like, get through and it'll be like, oh yeah, and now you need to find this in a bunker. It's like, okay, which of the bunkers? And then it'll just, you know, the quest, and the quest line will take me like 4 times as long as it should. It's fine. We'll be fine. Come on, little fire. Come on, little fire. I actually haven't noticed if there are a bunch of different fish in this version of the game. I think at this point there's just whitefish and salmon. But I could be wrong about that. So let's try and just throw a bunch of sticks on the fire so we can do like 3 hours of fishing at once. We'll have this soda to try and top us off. And then we break open this ice fishing hole. Oh, I also made sure to get the achievement for making all 3 fishing lures just because couldn't let that pass on an Achievo focused run. Nice. Okay, 340. Then let's go. Let's do 3 hours of fishing. Come on, Astrid, you can do this. Let's get some fish. Oh, there's trout, too. I love that the fish look exactly the same. Like, they did not change anything about the fish, and I love that. Yes, 3 fish. Good job, Astrid. some fish. And then drink something. I do wish that I could cook and fish at the same time, or boil water and fish at the same time. That would be ideal. And see, now isn't it a good thing that I had a bunch of sticks, because now I was able to just have a really long fire and do a nice fishing session. It wasn't interrupted by not having enough firewood. No, it doesn't look like we get any free lamp oil, unfortunately. Yeah, you're right. It's like 95% the same. I love this animation too. This is so cool. I always do this. I always go back out of the menu, even though I don't need to. Oil. Water. I can maybe fish for 1 more hour. Rude! I know. Or maybe we did get it and it just didn't tell us? Let's find out. No, we definitely didn't get any. Yeah, that is quite rude. I'm glad that they changed that in the future. Only 4 hours of daylight left. Alright. Rainbow trout. Alright, let's try and eat as much of this as we can so we're not super stinky while we're running outside. Oh, still gonna be a little stinky. Okay. Hey Vi, welcome in. It's good to see you. I hope you're doing well this weekend. Alright, we're gonna take a brand even though they're kind of useless. And now it's totally useless. The weird thing about brands is you can't use them to actually throw on your fire later. I think that's the bear. That's definitely the bear. Oh boy, and there's a wolf. Let's maybe head to Jackrabbit instead. That seems like the safer option. Because the bear is heading towards town, there was a wolf on that side of the rocks. Just feels like a bad idea. I'm doing pretty good, thanks. I can't complain too much. I've been staying healthy, which I know is not easy these days. A lot of people I know have been sick recently. GG, Vi. Congrats on that bingo win. One thing I've been noticing is that the air has been so dry recently. I'm sort of prone to nosebleeds when the air gets really dry, and I've had like 3 this week. Ugh. Really frustrating. But hey, as I said, can't complain. I know a lot of people have been like catching the flu or other flu-like illnesses, and it's been really, really rough this year, I've heard. So, knock on wood. Yeah, I think we can head up to Jackrabbits, and maybe that's where we'll sleep overnight. Seeing as we've got 2 hours of daylight left, and with this weather, daylight is questionable. Ugh. Yeah, I have a humidifier going and still have a little blood each day. Yeah, it's a really, really dry winter. We should get a humidifier. I know that there can be a wolf up here. I have run into him in my other run. So just gotta be careful. Sticks. But I think we're all set. I don't think we need to worry about it because I don't hear anything up here. So we tried doing some hunting with the bow and arrow today, and I gotta say, not good. This older version of the game, hunting with bow and arrow, was really rough. There's so much sway in the bow. There's really no good way to aim. The arrows tend to go way more to the left than I'm expecting them to. It's just... I mean, I'm not the greatest at hunting with bow and arrow as it is, but oh my goodness, it's rough. Ooh, some venison. What other foods do we have around here? More coffee. We don't really need more coffee. We'll take the tomato soup though. Ooh, condensed milk. Maybe I'll just search that for now and we'll search the rest in the morning. I still got 2 hours of daylight left. Maybe we can actually do this without using our fuel.
Best be prepared for
Speaking of fuel. Depending on the condition of those sardines, that might be dinner. Coffee? Stale, salty crackers. And we are a little tired, but we should be able to read a little bit before bed. There we go. I don't think I'm necessarily going to bother searching the dresser drawers because we have plenty of cloth, we have plenty of clothing, but I'm definitely going to take all of this toilet water. Alright, let's see. Let's eat these low condition things. Oh, we got food poisoning. Okay, let's... Oh, I'm too full to eat. I can't even eat more stuff.
Oh, I feel like I'm gonna die.
Oh, great.
Oh.
Here. Take the pills. Now we're gonna be really tired. Okay, that didn't go quite as planned. I mean, I did sort of anticipate that might happen, which is why I did it at night, but I thought we'd still be hungry enough that we could, you know, make the most of it. Okay, let's maybe we can read a little bit. Here, let's research the I'm not healthy enough. Okay, fine. Let's sleep for like 5 hours and then maybe have something to eat and maybe something to drink and sleep some more. And... 21 days. Let's eat this. And this. And the water. Cool. It's looking better. We're at 94%, and how much do we have left? 5 hours left. But 7 hours left of darkness. Let's still do 5 hours, and we'll see if we need more food or water or whatever. Okay, we're a little thirsty still. Maybe we finish eating the fish. Drink some water, and then we'll get some more rest. I probably can't even sleep for 2 hours, but we're not tired at all? We should be a little tired. Come on. Okay, we'll go back to one of my favorite nighttime activities, and we'll sharpen our tools. And then I think we're actually gonna sleep to save here, and then we'll look for someone to raid to, because it's getting kind of late for me. Gotta wrap up and go start making dinner. Okay. 13 hours of daylight left. We've now saved. We've woken up fully rested, and we're at 98%. So next time, we'll probably actually upgrade to the next version of the game. And I mean, I'm not sure if we'll do that right at the beginning of stream or if we'll play a little bit and then update. We might do that just so that that gives people some time to come into stream, and then we can watch the update video together. So maybe I'll do like the first half of stream continuing just with regular playing, and then maybe after my break we'll switch to the next version. I think that's probably what we'll do. That way we can kind of give people time to get into stream, and that way also it gives us time to see what happens, and it kind of gives us a natural point to do the update and actually spend the time downloading the update and watching the video and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's exit on out, and let's see who we can raid. Who's on? Got a couple of people on. Let's see. So this is not TLD, but I see that Paraloopable is playing Subnautica Below Zero. I don't know if it's just like creative mode building or actually playing through the story, but let's go find out. Anyway, have a good one, everyone. I hope your week starts off well, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a good one, and bye for now. If I can find my outro.